My phone's dead, so this is recorded after the fact. Well, top of the morning to you. Today's 112 on the Appalachian Trail. So today is July 7th, and we're hiking from the Bald Plate Lean-To to a road junction which will get us to the Pinellas Hostel. So I borrowed not Polo's phone again, and I was able to get reservations at this Pinellas Hostel, which is a hostel run by a bunch of old ladies. I'm talking like ladies in their 80s that have basically oxygen tubes up their nose and stuff. But it's like the only hostel around, and it's a few miles off the trail. So when I got to the road junction, I had no way to contact them. But there was this other couple that was coming off the trail with their dog. And I asked them which way they were going, and they said, "Oh, we're going to Andover." And I said, "Well, would you mind dropping me off because I need to get to Andover. My phone's dead." And I kind of explained the situation. So they were very nice, and they actually gave me a ride which was about 6 miles to town. And the interesting thing is, as we were driving through, they saw another hiker, Groot. And I saw him. I was sitting in the back seat, but I didn't want him to see me. I said, "Oh, that's Groot." I was trying to make it look like I knew him, so maybe they would stop. But they said, "Oh, we really don't have room because the dog gets up." So I was in the back seat with the dog, and they said that the dog doesn't like to share its seat. But anyway, I don't think Groot ever saw me, so because I ran into him later, and he never said anything about it. But anyway, they gave me a ride to the Pinellas Hostel. And then when I was at Pinellas Hostel, the woman let me use her phone to talk to her son, and her son is the shuttle driver, and he gave me a ride into Auburn to the AT&T store. I got a new phone, and I got back. And there's a little bit of a story, but I actually capture it in the next video, so you'll get that. Just trying to think if there was anything else that really happened, but I can't think of anything. So if anything comes up, I'll let you know. So I just want to touch a little bit more about the shuttle driver, Rodney. So Rodney picked me up at his mother's, or maybe it was his grandmother's hostel, and he was driving me from Andover to Auburn to the AT&T store. And I figured it was going to cost about $300, but he said he would only charge me one way. He wouldn't charge me for waiting. So basically it's like 53 miles, so it was going to cost $100. So it was $100 for the shuttle ride from Andover to Auburn and then back. And I was just ecstatic because I was, when you don't have a phone, you're willing to pay whatever it takes to get a phone. So I actually tipped him $50. And I don't even know if that covered the heartache that he suffered because he was late getting his other pickups. A couple of guys ended up waiting in the rain for a couple hours, and they were pissed when they were at the hostel. Oh, they were so angry at the guy. The old ladies usually do bingo on Friday nights. They had to miss their bingo game because they had to kind of fill in for this guy as he was shuttling because it took him longer than he expected. I don't know why it took him so long because, like I said, I only spent 15 minutes in the AT&T store, so it was just, I guess, the actual commute and all the construction took longer than he expected. But it's interesting because I saw him, later that evening when I went to the gas station that has a little restaurant there, and he was standing in line ready to buy some lottery tickets. And I thanked him again, and I kind of apologized for all the hell he went through, but I figured it would blow over eventually. Anyway, anything else comes up, I'll let you know.